Welcome back, guys. So in this video we're just going to go over Monday's price action and just cover up any trades that could have taken place, anything like that. Okay, so let's start with the higher time frames. You can see on the 1 hour we have, obviously, last week we took out previous week low here into this 1 hour gap with SMT, and then we pushed higher and we swept previous week high. Now coming into the new week, we do have higher time frame SMT, bearish SMT with ES taking all-time highs, and then also this internal SMT right here. So we do have bearish SMT. Now, as soon as the new week opened up, you can see price left a massive gap here. So it's more clear in the 15. You can see this massive gap here, and I always like to mark out the 1800 level right here, which is the day open, and then the true day open, which is midnight right here. So you can see price left absolutely no manipulation below true day open. So for an example, if we had here the day, you can see, look, this is the day candle right now. We have a massive wick up here and absolutely no manipulation below there. So obviously that's the target for me. This is what I'm looking to target. Okay, if I put on the session times here, we can see price just inverse this 15-minute gap right here, and then obviously I marked this out already because I'm on replay, and we formed a 15-minute gap right here, the bearish fair value gap. Now let's go on the 5-minute. Let's see what we can see here. Now on the 5-minute, we obviously did leave a lot of liquidity here on the sell side, this form of the trend line liquidity right here, which we'd taken out. Okay, and then we came back up, thinking that we could maybe take out these equal highs up here. Price never did, but we don't really have clear bearish SMT internally here, which is why I only took this trade on demo. I didn't take it on any evals or anything like that because it wasn't properly my plan. So I didn't want to risk losing capital on a crappy day like a Monday. So no news Monday as well. So yeah, price took out this trend line liquidity right here, and then we've started going lower during New York. Whoops. So we'll go on the 1 minute and see what we can see here. I will mark out the macros. So we have this 950 macro right here, 950, 1010. So looking for a trade into this level right here. This is pretty much this big new week opening gap here, but specifically right here. Okay, so price does leave a 5-minute gap right here and a breaker on a 5 minutes. So as you can see here, we have this low, high, lower, low. So this forms a breaker here, and then we also have this 5-minute gap. So this is a unicorn setup. I'm looking for price to enter in there, have a good reaction off of that, and then I can target this level down here. Okay, so on the 1 minute, let's see what the macro provides. So, okay, so we have this gap here, which is holding. We have this bearish fair value gap holding there. To be honest, that could be an entry. It was outside the 950 macro, but as you can see, price doesn't actually reach this level here. Price does not reach it at all. So I'm expecting price to obviously reach back into that at some point. So you can see the 950 macro doesn't provide. It's just, no, 950 macro does not provide anything worthy taking. Obviously there was that fair value gap outside the macro, which there was no really level to partial anyway. The partial would have been at this low, so we would have been stopped out at break even or anything like that. So obviously I didn't take any trades here, and then we can drag this out to the hopefully 1050 macro. This is using the benefit of hindsight as well, so obviously keep that in mind. But we have that 1050 macro out there. Now let's see what the 5-minute is showing us. So I want price to reach into there, and then we can have a nice trade into this lows down here. So play this one out. Okay, so price reaches into there, and I want to see a good reaction off of it. Okay, so that's a good reaction. That's a great reaction. Okay, now it's time to come back. Okay, good. So right here in this space here, in the 5-minute breaker and in the CB, that's our unicorn setup. Okay, so you could take an entry off of that. I'm gonna wait for the 1050 macro, but let's see. So okay, so that's great reactions. Now this is the 1050 macro right here. 1050 opens up, and you can see we're just wicking into this unicorn right here. Now I'll look for a 1-minute model out of it. Okay, 1-minute model out of this area to target this low down here. So what can we see here? We have a We do have SMT. This is before recording. I did see we had SMT here, which is fantastic. So we had internal bearish SMT. I don't take a trade without these. So we had SMT there. Now I would be looking for a change in state of delivery below this low here. So I'll mark that up. I want to change the state of delivery right there. And let's see if we're holding any gaps. Yes. So we do have this gap right here, a very tiny gap. If I just pull that out, you can see we do have a gap there within this order block, okay? So let's mark that out. Okay, so we have this order block here with a gap. So that could be an entry. Obviously, I will, using the benefit of hindsight, I know what happens, but I will just take it. That's a good entry right there. So I will sell right there. But my main entry would be, I'm looking for a change of state of delivery right there, okay? So once we get that, I'll scale into the trade and I'll put my stops right here. Small stop right there, and then my TP will be at this low down here. Okay, but I will be looking to scale into the trade once we have a change in state of delivery, which we get right there. So I will add another 3. So we have 5 micros in this trade right now, and you can see we're only having around a $300 loss if it doesn't play out, and then we have a $600 win if it plays out. So yeah, this trade fits my criteria. I did take it on demo, but here you can see SMT right there. We have a order block with a fair value gap being respected, and then we finally get our change in state of delivery. So now I'm looking to target all this liquidity down here, all of this, and reach the day opening right here and create some manipulation below and create a wick for the day. So let's see how this trade plays out. Okay, we have a retesting that changes to the delivery level right there, and price with great speed. That's what the macros provide. That's why I love trading macros. You can see we form another gap right here, which I'll mark out right there. We want to see price respect that. Okay, it's going back into it. We retest it. Let's see price respect that gap. And also, since we're starting to form more gaps, I will move my stop to this high up here, so we lower our risk. And then see how price reacts to it. Good reaction. Now we're outside of the macro time right now. Now I don't like to take trades past 11, if I'm being honest, because I don't like the price action after 11. But I saw, that's why I took this on demo. So you can see we're respecting that level right there. We're not inversing it. See, this is what the price action is like after 11. So that's why I like to stay clear of it. You can see price is slowly starting to creep towards the TP. So we'll wait and see. And I think we got it here. No. There you go. So that was the trade. That was probably the best trade you could have taken, looking with the benefit of hindsight yesterday. So yeah, that was the trade. Like I said, I took that on demo. Wasn't really anything I was interested in. After 9:30 was looking like this. After 9:30 open to like 10:30, wasn't any trades given. So I was like, no, I'll take any trades here on demo only. So that's what I took. I took a demo trade. And yeah, so yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in another one.